We are going to do an all signs what to expect for, for the week. It is the week of the 23rd. I was like, what's today? I forgot. If you see smoke, it's my sage. Um, we are going to do, what do you call it? Or we're going to go by elements, fire, earth, air, and then to water, starting each element with the fixed signs. Please remember, roles can be reversed, flip-flopped. You know the deal. It's a general reading, so therefore the readings are going to be, general. It's I've got people that ask why are they, quote unquote negative or general. Well, one, I ask for the energy that's the most prominent that you're going to need the most help with. That's usually not the most positive kind of reading. Eventually I'll do an all signs like good stuff or whatever when I have more time, but here we are. Okay. If that's not your vibe, that's cool. I don't know why people really watch tarot for good stuff. I mean, it's cool to know the good things that are coming in, but at the same time, I personally, as a tarot reader, just use it for healing tools. Try to anyways, but, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I think that's it. I planted 247 plants today. So in case you're wondering why I look a little crazy, that's why. Oh man. Hi. Yeah, I can't see shit. I'm all like, I can see, but I can't. Now I can see. Yeah, so how are you guys? Y'all good? I'm exhausted. I did, 247 plants. Most of them from seed. But so I've been scrubbing my my hands and my fingernails. Like, they're just disgusting. I keep trying, but I need to get in the shower and just get my bristle brush out. Oh man. Anyways, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. The end. Okay, let's get started. I'm sorry. Oh man. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, my goal is to avoid the grocery store. You guys laugh at me when I say I try to avoid people, but I'm so serious. I don't mind doing this. I like this because it's like, tarot's fun. I like helping people however I can. But, like out in the wild, or it's like the wild, the public wild, the wild of the public. Nah. People are wild, literally. Oh man. I saw some a-hole. I don't know why I'm editing myself. Completely like driving, and this truck was trying to go around them, and long story short, this other car like jumped over right in front of them, completely ran the truck off the road. It's a long story. The trucker was like, the person was okay, everybody was fine, but still I was just like, this is why I stay home. Right there. People are crazy. Oh man. And you can't, anyways, I won't get into yard work. Nice. Did you know, I'm having a brain fart right now, but there's a chemical in soil that's actually a natural antidepressant. So yes, I love getting my hands in the dirt. I can't think of the name of the, that's gonna bother me. Anyways, it's a natural antidepressant, in case you're wondering. It's amazing. But yeah. You order them. Nice. Yeah, I just don't like it. I tried ordering groceries a few times, and I usually end up with the things I don't really order, or something of the variation. I don't know. It's definitely better than going to the store, but at the same time, I'm like, I still want to be the one to pick my food. I can't win. So yeah. Oh man. So groceries, or what do you call them? Gardens. I used to do it all the time in Texas when I was down there, and I loved it. Being able to just go outside, grab my food for the night, and go cook it. So I'm gonna go back to that. So yeah. All right, let's get started. Leo. Say to put the seeds in your mouth for a minute or so. Oh, wow. Interesting. I am going to have to look that up, Teresa. That's pretty cool. I have no idea. Plants in general can read your DNA, so that wouldn't surprise me that they would absorb it. Plants are a little creepy if you think about it. Mushrooms more so because they actually are more related to humans than actual plants. But that's another story. Okay, let's go. 5, 4, I'm sorry. Y'all caught me when I'm talkative. 5:45. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Dun dun. Am I doing this one? No, this one. Dun 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 dun. Oh, God, you're so far. Why are you so far? I don't know how that happened. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I play frequency music. I think you're talking about music. Yeah, music. I play frequency music for them. They really like 432. So yeah. 528 is another one. Alright, Leo. What's going on? Knight of Swords, then the 9 of Swords. Can you see that? Yes. The High Priestess. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Y'all see this shit? Hang on. Sorry. My stool keeps getting loose. I need to do something to it. I like this. You're taking action right now to focus on yourself emotionally, physically. It looks like a lot to do with either your business, work, something you're working on in general with the Knight of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. It could be with your work, your home life, anything to do with your stability, or growing, which is hilarious because I was just talking about gardening. Granted, doesn't necessarily whoa. Hang on. Sorry, give me a second. Hang on. This one is very, it feels pushy, this energy you're dealing with. This one, yours though, it's like the more you focus on yourself, the brighter, I'm getting the brighter you're getting. I'm assuming that translates to your vibrations just rising rapidly. So here, it's very beautiful. It's almost like I feel like you're finding your spark again, which is weird to say that. So I don't know if you've, been feeling a little not yourself lately. I feel like you're starting to pick back up into it. It feels really good. I like it. For the 9 of Swords, whoever this is, the Emperor, the 7 of Swords, the Empress. Oh boy. Let me see this High Priestess. I feel like your intuition has been telling you something about a particular energy that's coming towards you or trying to, at least thinking about it. And I feel like you are, what is this? I want to see, oh, loud. For the High Priestess, we got the Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Page of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Sweet baby Jesus. I feel like your intuition's been telling you something. I don't know if you've been dreaming about whoever this is, or they just randomly pop up in your energy, because it feels like I'm getting distance, and I don't know if it's physically distant, emotionally distant, if there's like a distance in time where you haven't spoken with this energy. I don't know. There's something here about distance, and I'm not sure what I'm picking up on. It's like they get in their own way. They have their own, their mind tends to run the show here, which is interesting because they have this very strong connection with you. what do you call it? The Emperor to the Empress, but it feels like they allow their mind to get in their way. So usually whenever that happens, I'm not even sure if they're going to actually allow themselves to come forward because of that. It's a pretty self-sabotaging energy here with the Seven of Swords. I also feel like they feel like you would reject them. The way I'm looking at it is like the Empress has her back turned here. It's almost like, why approach you? Because I would it almost feels like that they have either one, rejected you in the past or made you feel rejected, and so they would expect you to do the same if they were to approach you. This feels very interesting. I don't feel like I'm telling you anything you don't know already, in all honesty. With the Queen of Swords to the High Priestess, it feels very much like I already know this. Oh man. But with the Devil and the Page of Wands, I feel like you know this energy is being drawn to you. And I feel like the more you focus on yourself, the more you... It almost feels like the more you open your heart, the more you focus on yourself. It's like the more it's drawing this energy in. But at the same time, with the Seven of Swords and the Devil, I'm not convinced that they would be a match for yours at this time. At least not while they're in this energy. You're actively working on yourself. This is not so much. I don't know who this is, what this is to you. It is, like I said, a very strong connection you have with someone. I want to see the Devil. Five of Swords. They expect to be rejected by you, like that it would cause some kind of a fight or an argument or like, are you fucking kidding me moment. Yeah, the Five of Swords, it's Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. I do feel like it is a habit of this individual. I don't know if they necessarily did it several times with you, or if it's like their MO. So in multiple, say, different relationships or whatever, this is kind of their MO, where they would create these strong connections and then dip out whenever was, what's the word? Avoidant. They're very avoidant. I would say very avoidant. They also don't know how to handle conflict. There's a healthy way, by the way. I don't know why they view an argument as something to win. Yes, if you're looking at it like that, then yes, obviously that's not great. But if you're looking at an argument to have a healthy debate about something and then a mutual understanding or respect for either we agree to disagree, we open up to each other's points of view, or, whatever, the end. But you don't allow those feelings or like negative feelings to come in between. Anyways, the energy I'm describing here, they don't know how to do that. They view all conflict as negative. They don't know how to do that. So whoever that is too, I don't know. So, anywho, that was very long. Oh my god. Oh man. So, all right. Aries. I can't see. I cannot wait for my optometry appointment. Oh my god. Okay. Aries, you've got the for some of you, roles can be reversed. Aries, for you, you've got the King of Swords. They've got the Ten of Swords. The Six of Wands is here. Looks like you cut something out. The Emperor, the Devil, Queen of Pentacles. Aries, what the fuck? What are you doing? Oh boy. They've got the Ten of Swords, the Magician, Ten of Cups, and the Three of Swords. For the Six of Wands, we've got the Hermit, the Lovers. I was funny because I was picking it up in this energy. So I do feel like Seven of Swords. Seven of Cups. Oh my god. So you have options here. You have options. I would meditate, Aries, before making your ultimate decision here, because it looks like you've been dragging something out for a little while and now you're ready to it almost feels like you don't really care who you hurt because you have options. It's like, well, if this doesn't work out, I can go do this one or that or whatever the case may be. Which, all right. But it almost feels like a railroading kind of a deal. Like, now if that's not you, flip the roles if you need to. Okay, calm down. Again, it's also predictive, so just be mindful if some energies come up this week where you're just like, you don't give an absolute fuck. Honey badger status, okay? What concerns me the most is the Devil to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very self-loving, nurturing, caring card. When it's tied to the Devil, it crosses the line of the healthy selfishness to the, again, like the railroad I was just talking about, like no fucks given. It goes into that energy, okay? When it's also tied to the Emperor, we've got control, okay? And again, it's like this energy, but on steroids. And especially tied to the King of Swords, a lack of tact could be a little concerning this week, which I know I'm not one to talk about lack of tact, so I'm just reading the cards. I just work here. Okay. Oh man. But yeah. Alright, now on this side, this energy feels very much hurt and betrayed. Between the Ten of Swords to the Three, very much hurt and betrayed here. Now, what's interesting is that they're still manifesting things to work out here with the Magician and the Ten of Cups. It looks like despite everything, they're still wanting whatever this is to work out here for the best, not only for you, but for them as well. Preferably, it looks like together. Now, for the energy shared, my eye's twitching. The Seven of Swords tied to the Lovers is not the best. I mean, I know I'm not your one and only tarot reader, so I know I don't need to explain that to you, but I would ask the last time, if this is a romantic situation, which it kind of looks like it is, I would ask the last time you were alone truly and you were comfortable being alone. Not necessarily like, I'm not talking about, how do I word this? It's like, you know how sometimes people have a hard time being by themselves, no electronics, no internet, no nothing, just literally sitting by themselves with themselves. Now you can tell me all of the reasons why you can't do that. You have kids. I get it. I have kids too. You can't even shit in peace, okay? I get it. But it's like the thought of it would even be hard to just sit with self. And it looks like there's some difficulty here. Tied up with the Seven of Swords and these Lovers cards. I would spend some time alone and meditate. Okay? Between the Hermit and the Six of Wands, I would spend some time alone. True time alone. No dating apps, no nothing. no going out. I would even question what habit you're doing right now that makes things a little worse. I'm getting a habit here, which explains the double. I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is. It could be sleeping too much, not taking care of your sleeping schedule. It could be smoking, drinking. The list goes on and on and on. It could be a series of relationships. You know how sometimes people like to change their partners more frequently than their underwear. I don't know. Like I just work here. Okay, it looks sketchy as fuck. Be careful. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, and again, flip it if you need to, because I definitely not only said that in the intro, but I started the reading like that. Oh man, who are you, Sagittarius? I feel like I'm talking to my kids. You know who I'm talking to. Sorry. Don't judge me. Alright. Alright, Saggy. Saggy. That's what that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. I forgot I was wearing that because I was like fucking with the dirt, you know? That's hilarious because I was reading. Sorry. Saggy, if you weren't paying attention, that's essentially what I was talking about with Aries. Sorry. Thank you for catching that. That's hilarious. I should probably start looking in the mirror before I come on here, but I don't, because if I do, then I would never get on here. It'd be like an hour later, and then by the time I'm ready, I'm like, oh, now I'm tired. So. Saggy. Really? Oh, God. 6 of Pentacles. Flew out all ridiculous. Ow. A broken nail. No! Stop it. 8 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Let me see the 6 of Swords. King of Wands. Did I say 6 of Swords? 6 of Pentacles. King of Wands. 10 of Get it together, self. King of Wands. 10 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. What the hell? You were wanting an equal give and take with somebody. Something felt non-reciprocated. I'm getting, because the King of Wands has their back turned here to the 6 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords, it caused a lot of pain. I do feel like... I thought I turned you off. I'm going to be better one day, okay? Today's not the day. I'm sorry. I'm going to get my life together. Okay. I feel like you felt very hurt whenever you realized this was more one-sided than anything. With the 5 of Pentacles, I do feel like you felt like this was over at some point. It almost feels like it almost feels like an abandonment. Like, did this end like completely? Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands. I feel like this ended at some point, and there's some kind of a new beginning. Either it's already happened and you're scared that they're gonna leave again, or it's coming in and you're going to have these questions here, like about their motives. King to the Queen of Wands, this is very... But this is crazy. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. Very fiery energy. Ten of Cups. Oh, there's a lot of love here. Or was. Eight of Wands, please. The Tower. Oh, so this is a surprise. Seven of Wands. The Hangman. Oh, someone's trying to hold back. Oh. Wait a minute. So is this what they want? The Tower again. And the Page of Wands. Someone, and the Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Someone is tempted to reach out to you, but they are trying their fucking best to hold back. So I don't know if they're actually going to do it because they have a lot of resistance here with the Seven of Wands to the Hangman. That's like a pause and trying, like I said, resisting this because they feel like it would create some kind of shit show if they were to actually reach out. But this is what they want. Oh, so you might actually think that you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I haven't talked to them in a year or 5 or, you know, whatever. I don't know. Let me see this Page of Pentacles. Because this is out of the blue. The Eight of Wands to the Tower. Twice. Because it was at the bottom of the other deck. This is out of the fucking blue. The Wheel. The Three of Cups. The Death card. Oh. Four of Pentacles. This ended. And somebody wants to bring it back. I don't even know if you know who I'm talking about because this looks like it's been dead and buried for a minute. And by a minute, I don't mean 60 seconds. Okay? A long minute. Maybe a decade. I don't know. It looks like a long time. Very interesting. This has been a while. They don't want to close this chapter. I feel like they might have tried though. Why don't they want to reach out? How long has it been? Hang on. Ace of Wands again. Really? That's too much. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, King of Swords. I feel like they rejected you. Despite them wanting to come back around. Page of Pentacles again, Nine of Swords. They stress the fuck out about reaching out to you. I do feel like they know that they owe some kind of an apology. They do lack some kind of accountability here. I feel like they're worried about you rejecting them. It's almost like a revenge. Like they don't want you to like do whatever it is they did to you or say or something like that. I don't know. That's what I have for you. It's fucking wild. Let me know. But warn me first in the comments so I can get my popcorn. Okay. Oh my God. Do both people want it to come back or just one? I don't know. What's that? Well, how do you feel about the situation? How does Saggy feel about it? Good fucking question. I don't know. Ace of Cups, the Fool, Ace of Pentacles. Did you already get involved in something else or someone else? Or are you like happy in your new chapter of a new beginning here? Whether or not it's with someone new or wanting a new beginning here with this individual. The reason why I'm leaning more towards yourself is because the Fool's here. The Fool is a very solo energy here. You might have gotten used to being on your own here. The Chariot, the Three of Cups, Five of Swords. You felt like it was just a lot of conflict with this person. I do feel like you have a lot of love. I do. However, I feel like you started to see things more clearly. where it's like it was just conflict with this person. Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords. They were a runner. It feels like somebody was a runner. It's kind of similar to the Aries, where it was like dipping out when things got hard, like that conflict I was talking about. It kind of feels like that, where it was never resolved fully, like the root of whatever the issues were. So that's what it looks like. I have no idea. But it looks like you would be open to it. At the same time, it looks like it would stress you out. Like just the thought of it. Because it's like, I've gotten used to being on my own. I'm like in a good spot right now. Why now? Of all the times. Like, I don't know. That's what it looked like. So yeah. I hope that answered your question. Sorry. Oh, man. I gotta write you down. Oh, fuck. Alright. Taurus. I can barely see y'all. I'm squinting because I have, I don't know, something in my eye. I can't fucking see. Yeah. You gotta have your boundaries. Taurus, you've got the Hierophant, they've got the Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. Interesting. Let me see the Hierophant. The Wheel. Queen of Swords. The Sun. They've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Devil. This Devil's making an appearance for everybody, huh? Seven of Pentacles. Let me see the Ace of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Death card. The Hermit. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. Damn, y'all. There is something you are trying to end here, or wanting to end here. And it is in order to go towards happiness, or what you perceive to be happiness, I should say. I feel like there is a blockage here in the wheel, and I'm trying to figure out if it's this energy or another one. I don't know. For the Ten of Swords, like I said, they've got the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles. This looked like it was promising to invest in whatever this is to them. At the same time, it looks like it's been slowly but surely over time turning more and more unhealthy, whatever this is. Now, I don't know if this is you and a bad habit and that is what the blockage is, or if it's an actual person. I'm trying to figure it out because honestly it feels really weird. Everything is energy and I don't focus solely on romantic love. So please keep that in mind. If it's a person and you know that, kudos. If it's not, I don't know, you're trying to, I don't know, quit soda. I don't fucking know. I don't know you. Okay, so please keep that in mind. But there's something you're trying to quit because there's some kind of a blockage here that is perceiving, it almost feels like it's interrupting you to a goal. I don't know what the goal is. I just know that it's happiness because this is the happiest card in the deck. So I don't know. But it looks like it's slowly but surely kind of deteriorating you at some level. Now, could it be a person? Abso-fucking-lutely. Could it be something like soda? Sure, I don't know. You are wanting some kind of a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands. You're drawn to it with the Page of Wands, but I do feel like it Hang on. Let me see this death card. You're being drawn to something that you cut out. The Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. You're being drawn to something that ended at some point. Now, say for example, it is something like, I don't know, quitting smoking. You are going to have these draws to that where you're constantly going to be, I want a cigarette. I could really use a cigarette right now. Blah, 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 blah. For years, in all honesty. Now, if this is a person, it looks like you ended something with someone in order to go towards someone or something else. And now it looks like the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and now you're being drawn to go back to whatever that was. I don't know. But the end result's the Hermit. Is it a good Hermit? The Emperor's out in reverse. The Nine of Swords. I mean, the bad habit could even be getting caught up in your head here. The Lovers again? Jeez. The Lovers. The Lovers. You have a choice between two people. Seven of Wands. You have a choice. What is it? Two people, two energies, like I said, quitting something that's not good for you. You're letting your mind run the show here with the Nine of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. It almost feels like, what did I do? Look at this shit. Hang on. Oh my God. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm trying to show you. This is stupid. I have short, chubby fingers. That's why I grow my nails out. They look like Vienna sausages if I don't. Sorry. They do. Anyways, it looks like, what did I fucking do? I don't know what you did, but it looks like if you don't act quickly, you're going to lose both of these options or things. I don't know. What the fuck? Why you gotta go and confuse me, man? I would be very curious to know what the context of this is. If this is a person and you had the choice between two, or if this is like a bad habit that you're trying to quit. I'm wondering did you lose someone over a bad habit? It's possible. You could have lost someone over a habit. I don't fucking know. I know nothing. I just work here. Capricorn. Are y'all having a good Sunday? Oh man. I like reading y'all's comments. They make me smile. Most of the time. Sometimes I'm like, whoa. You never know what you're gonna get, you know? It's kind of like fucking chocolate in the box. In case you didn't get that. I probably just aged myself because I don't know of any noobs that actually have seen that movie. That's so sad. Oh my God. I had a moment. My little sister made a comment that she was turning 35. And I don't know if you guys have little siblings or not, but my little sibling in my mind will forever be 19 and not allowed to drink because what the fuck? Like, you're little. What do you mean you're 35? I died laughing. I was like, what? Yeah. Funny. Alright. Cappy. Ace of Wands is gracing us with their presence tonight, apparently. The Three of Swords. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Let's see the Page of Cups. The Wheel, the Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Tower. You're showing me that you're anticipating being hurt if you start something new here with a particular energy. I do feel like there's already been some pain in the dynamic, but you're anticipating it either being prolonged or to happen again or something here. On this energy side, they're showing me that they're open to this, but they're wanting some kind of pattern here to close out with whatever's happening in here. It almost feels like they want to kind of tend to whatever this Three of Swords is. At the same time, they're also communicating how hard this is for them to kind of carry on, so to speak. So it almost looks like, it almost feels like it's up in the air, which is kind of weird because the Seven of Swords is here, and I don't like that. Not tied to the Ace of Cups. So I can see why you're anticipating being hurt. Maybe you feel like that's like a inevitable or some kind of an ending is going to happen at some point. I'm not a fan of this. It almost looks like the energy is there to have a new beginning, but not fully. And if you can't put yourself all in and they can't put themselves all in, this is not going to work. Not with these energies here. I don't like it, to be honest with you. I don't know what this is to you, if it's a job situation, if it's a love dynamic, like a romantic love dynamic or what, but I don't know. I'm not a fan, to be honest with you. And if you don't get like a gut feeling where you instantly know what it is, then it's probably not your story. And I don't know, check out another placement or, don't. That's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Just got really cold in here for some reason. Do I have another visitor? 43. I can't see. Seven of Swords and the Devil. Oh boy. What's up with that? It's been like almost everybody's reading tonight. I should have just done a collective. Eight of Wands. Again, it's a lot of communication happening. Five of Swords. Nine of Wands. I'm getting you're tired of someone's shit. Well then. Four of Wands. The Moon. The Two of Swords. Three of Wands. Seven of Cups. You are so tired of someone's shit. Ay, ay, ay. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Let me see the Nine of Wands. The Star, the Tower, the Six of Cups. Oh boy. Knight of Cups is here. All right, you're communicating here. It is a connection or something or someone that you have some type of a commitment to. However, there's a lot of unknown here, and because of that, you're having quite a bit of confusion here with the Two of Swords. It's almost like I don't know where we stand at this point, or where you want to even be at this point, because I do feel very strongly you're tired of someone's shit. Um, Is this an energy that gaslights you? Let's see the moon. Did they hide that they were involved here? Eight of Swords. The Lovers again, the Nine of Swords. The Three of Cups. I don't like that. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Moon and the Four of Wands and the Lovers. I feel like somebody hid that they were either not over something or someone, or they were involved in something with someone. I feel like they hid it at some level. And I feel like I don't know how you found out, if your intuition told you, if you asked, or they finally came clean. I don't know. I'm not asking all that. That's a lot of questions. But it looks like you... I feel like your intuition's been screaming at you for a minute, because otherwise you wouldn't be in your head like this with the 8 to the 9 of Swords. I feel like you know something that you did not have tangible proof in at the time. It almost feels like your body, if you weren't listening to your intuition, your body was trying to tell you. So pay attention to the signs that your body is trying to tell you something, because I'm feeling that very strongly. Because it almost feels like you're still confused on what to do, even though I feel like your body's been trying to tell you. Now, this energy, they want to keep their options open. And it looks like over time they've kept their options open. The Three of Wands to the Seven of Cups. I would not stress about this. And whoever this is. And I know that's easier said than done. I get it. Go touch grass. Go get some chickens and a dog. You'll be fine. Eventually. Oh, man. No, seriously, though. It does look, like I said, it's just very... Was it Aries? I already forgot who I was talking shit. Not talking shit like in a bad way, but just calling them out a little bit. On this kind of energy. So I'm not sure if you're dealing with one, if you have Aries in your chart, or they do, or I don't know. But there's something here with just wanting to be single, but wanting their cake and eating it too here. Not a fan. I feel like you're, like I said, you're tired. I feel like you wanted this at one point, very much. But I feel like it's going to come out of the, shocking to them that you're not going to put up with it. It almost feels like you've enabled them for a little while. Even if you were just trying to give them the benefit of a doubt, I feel like it enabled them. They have a very... Ten of Wands. Four of Swords. The Death and the Five of Pentacles. This person has very deep-seated abandonment wounds. I do feel like they've been carrying it around their entire life with the Ten of Wands to the Four of Swords. This feels like deep as fuck. It almost feels like they've been enabled to not have to unpack their trauma, or have to deal with it, or have to heal. I do what you want, but I would 1 star, do not recommend. And if you're cross-watching, I'm not making fun of you. I would just say, hey, get into some therapy. And I'm not taking a jab at you. My background's in therapy, or what do you call it? Psychology. I believe everybody should be in it, so I'm in it. Hell, fuck. I've been in therapy on and off for, what year is it? 25. What year is it? 25. So what, 14, 15 years, something like that. So can never have too much therapy. Could have it with the wrong person, then that's another deal, but that's another conversation. Find one, okay? Seriously. So yeah. The end. That's what I have for you. All right, Aqua. Thanks. Oh yeah, retrograde. What's in retrograde right now? Mercury and Venus, and is Uranus still out there? I don't fucking know. Oh man. All year. When somebody was talking like at the beginning of the year, this is gonna be a great year and this and that and blah blah blah, and I was like, you're fun. You're funny. So, not to say it can't be a great year, but still, it's funny to me because I was like, you have no idea what kind of shit is about to go down. Oh man. Dun 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 dun. Aquarius. Why did I grab this deck? Well, that was weird. King of Swords is in reverse. Huh. The Lovers. Oh, Lord. Here we go again. The Empress. Why did I grab this deck? That was fun. Alright. Everything happens for a reason. We're going to roll with it. Let me say King of Swords in reverse. Who are you being... Oh. Page of Swords. 10 of Wands. The Death card. What'd you do? It looks like you're ending something here, or you did end something. 7 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You could be trying to prolong that. It looks like it's extremely hard to end it, whatever it is. But you're looking back at something here. Is this 2 different situations, or are you watching the energy that you are ending things here with, or going through an ending here with? Let me see the Lovers. The 3 of Pentacles. Is there a third party? 2 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Oh. Well, this person either juggled or they felt juggled. Why do I get the feeling there's another... Hang on. Let me see the Page of Swords. 8 of Swords. Let me see the Page of Swords. Ha! That's crazy. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Queen of Swords. 6 of Wands. Then who is this? Is it... For the 2 of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Flip the roles if you need to. Oh, thank you. I don't know why, but I almost said thank you very much in Japanese. I don't know. Okay, anyways. I have not lived there since '09, and it still comes out like at the most random times. Anyways. Again, flip it if you need to, but it looks like you cut something out here in the... I know that I'm not doing a past to future reading, but this is what I'm getting. It looks like you cut something out here in the past, You still at times think about whoever this is and want some kind of resolution here with whoever, whatever this is. Now, for some people, this could be the entire, like the whole thing, the same situation. But for others, I'm getting two completely different ones. This is another ending. I feel like. I don't know. Now this one, like I said, either felt like they were being juggled or they were doing the juggling. It looks like they're trying to... It almost feels like they're trying to build with someone here. At the same time, they're still being drawn to the thoughts of you. I know that sounds weird, but it looks like it. They're having a very hard time with this new whatever this is that they're trying to build. It looks like they're trying to have like another commitment, but it's extremely rocky here. And I'm not feeling rocky in a way that's, how do I word this? It doesn't, I know the Seven of Swords is here, but it doesn't feel rocky in a quote unquote negative way. It feels rocky in the way of emotional, like their inner emotional being. Almost like, I have no idea how to word it. It feels emotionally torn, where it's like, it's too kosher. I don't fucking know how to word that. I don't know. This is so weird. This feels like two totally different situations. It almost feels like it lacks the mind fuckery, and that in itself... Oh, I know what this is. Okay, aha moment. Nobody talks about how hard having a healthy relationship is after having a slew of not so great ones. This individual is used to the endorphins. Okay. Now I get it. They're used to the adrenaline, their CNS, their central nervous system, is used to being in the fight or flight mode. They're not used to that, like the calmness of this new one. And that's why it's putting them in their head. It's like, what's missing? No, it's just boring. There we go. I was like, you can't see what I'm doing. Boring. It's boring. Because it's lacking that. But it's not lacking anything. It's just, they're not used to it. What? What the fuck? Interesting. They're just, okay, whatever. That took forever to figure that out. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. What? Weird. That's so crazy. So then what the hell are you doing in that mix? Because that didn't even feel like you. The energy didn't feel like you. It felt like... Hang on. Did I pick up 4 energies? Hang on a second. What the fuck? So who is that? What is your relationship to this one? 2 of Cups. You have love for him. 3 of Cups. King of Cups. It's a lot of fucking cups. And the King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck again. I feel like you're both involved with other situations. That's why it was so confusing. There's fucking 4 of y'all. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit to me, okay? Please. What the hell? Oh, making shit difficult. It's like, what do you call it? Untangling Christmas lights. Doesn't matter how pretty you pack it up or roll it up or whatever. Next year you're gonna be fucking untangling something. What the hell? That was very confusing. 59. Alright, Libra. Do they want to come? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I didn't see you until now. Do they want to come back or no? Which one? There's 4 people in that. It felt like just the thoughts there. I'm sorry. I can't see that far. I should do a reading about that. Do they want to come back or not? I should open that thread back up. I think I deleted it under the comments where I was like, hey, put all your, what do you call them? Suggestions, your topic suggestions there. I should open that back up. Libra. Oh, that's hilarious. There's your card, Justice. Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups. For the King of Wands, we've got the Sun, the Three of Swords, Page of Swords. Three of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. All right, even going through something for a minute. This one, it looks like you're looking at different options on how to work on or towards a goal. I'm getting a goal, whatever it is you're wanting to be committed to. That can range so broadly. I don't know if this is to work on your different options to raise your credit score to buy a house, or if you already have a house and you're wanting to rent it. I don't fucking know what your goal is. I don't know you. It could be towards a person. You want a commitment towards a person. You're working towards that. Again, I don't know. But this is that, okay? You're wanting to balance something out. And usually the Justice card has something to do with some type of legal documentation or paperwork, okay? Contracts, something. Leases, whatever the case may be. You're working on it. You're looking at different options so that you can, in fact, make this commitment, sign those papers, whatever it is, okay? That's your energy. This one, let's talk. This one is very matter of fact, it feels like. It looks like they are rejecting any type of emotions. There we go. With the Nine of Wands over the Ten of Cups. So this is a very practical, very logical, very sound kind of energy. Again, it has something to do with this goal. I don't know what your goal is. That is something your intuition would have to tell you, or your gut, whatever you want to go with. But we're one step back here with the Seven of Pentacles. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Swords. Again, sound decision here. It almost feels like a goal or a decision that needs to be made that cannot allow your emotions to kind of run the show here. It feels very much like you need to be smart. Again, I don't know what this is to you. Now with the King of Wands, the Sun, the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, this feels like if you do not take the proper actions, this could actually hurt you, whatever it is. Say, for example, you're wanting to, I don't know, buy a car, but the interest rate is like out of this world. And it's like, what the fuck? Can we take the love for the car out and look at this? I don't know. If you don't, yes, that could hurt you. This could be a person, okay? If somebody is emotionally detached here and avoidant, but yet you're still working towards trying to commit to this individual, what's going to happen? You're going to end up hurt. Why? Because the proper action is not being taken here, okay? So there's something you really need to sit with and decide on whether or not this is something you truly want, and do not cut corners. I'm getting that very strongly. Do not cut corners with whatever this goal is that you have. If something was, or someone was removed from your life, you need to be very careful moving forward, because I feel like it was removed for a reason, okay? So that's what I have for you. I hope that made sense, because it made sense in my brain. Okay. Gemini. Hi, Mojo. How are you? Hey, everybody. Gemini. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was last weekend, weekend before last. We had like tornado watches and everything was crazy. My internet acted up for like 5 days. It was stupid. Oh man, it took like 3 hours to upload a video once. I was like, dang, by the time y'all get it, the energy's gonna be shifted already. I was like, what the fuck? Oh man. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you've got the Four of Pentacles. They've got the Hermit, and then we've got the Six of Pentacles. The Magician, Ace of Cups, and the Fool. Okay. See the Hermit? Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Sun. Let's see the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Swords, Six of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. Justice is at the bottom of the deck. All right, you're showing me that it looks like you're manifesting something to work out here with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. It's almost like you're wanting something new to come in that's positive. I'm getting a new chapter here with the Ace of Cups and the Fool. It almost feels like you're on... I know the Fool is like a new adventure, but it almost feels like... have you ever seen Hook? I'm aging myself again. Where he was like, life is the only adventure. Yeah, it feels like that. Who is that? At the end of the movie, he's like, I lost my marbles. Robin Williams, I fucking love that guy. He starred in that, in case you haven't seen it. Highly recommend. But yeah, back to the reading. It feels like that, where it's like there's some kind of a new chapter that you're walking into. There is something you need to let go of, though, before you do that with the Four of Pentacles. It almost feels like you're wanting to take it with you into the new chapter, but I'm being told you can't take this with you. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a trauma, the healing that needs to be done, a person. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. You'll know what that is, and if you don't, meditate on it and see what it is, because I'm not going to dive into that. It feels like it's very personal. And it's going to be different for everyone. Now for this energy, this one, it almost feels like this is the energy that's this, whatever this is. I don't know if this is a person, like I said, or what exactly, but there is some kind of healing that needs to be done, or that this energy is trying to do. It could be you and your own energy. I don't know, like I said. But it feels like this energy is needing to be worked on here with the Ace of Swords over that. There's also a lot of learning here and a lot of deciding on what is best here and what would bring happiness. With the Page of Pentacles to the Sun. But there is something that's in the way here because they have their backs turned towards each other. It didn't come out like this. I would have a slightly different interpretation where it's like you're taking action towards happiness and learning what it is that you want and truly, desire. But it came out this way. It almost feels like taking action, and it's like a learning as you go kind of deal. It's like trial by error almost. And then eventually getting to that. I hope that made sense. Now for the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Swords, the Six of 666, interesting. For the people that don't know what that means, it's not the mark of the beast. Actually, if you dive into it, it's actually WWW, which is a whole other conversation. But anyways, 666. It's a very beautiful number in numerology. It has a lot to do with balance, relationships, family, etc. Look into it if that resonates for you. Where was I going with that? 666. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and then the Four of Cups. So we have a little bit of disappointment that this energy can't go with you for some reason. It is needing to be left behind, like I said, over here because of the Six of Swords. It almost feels like it served its purpose, whatever this is. It feels like it's whoever this is has served its purpose. And it doesn't feel like it's gnarly or nasty or anything. I mean, it could be for some people, but I'm not seeing that. It almost feels like there's a knowing of... It feels like some kind of like an organic ending here, or at least some space. And I don't know if it's an ending forever. It just feels like at this time, it can't go into this new chapter with you. Whatever it is. So, whatever that is. I don't know. Dun, dun. I know he was. I miss that guy. God. Ugh. I'm gonna watch that movie again. That was a good movie. All of his movies were good. However, the older I got, and with each child, I really took his ex-wife's side in the Mrs. Doubtfire, because I was like, he brought a fucking goat in the house. I just, bruh. Oh man, 1, 11, 40. Okay. Scorpio. Toodles, yes, thank you. He's lost his marbles. Oh, God. Fucking Toodles. That would have bothered me. Thank you. I used to always associate Rufio with Scorpio. For some reason. I was like, he does kind of look like a Scorpio. Ah, the Seven of Swords. What happened? What'd you do? They've got the Hierophant. 9 of Wands. What? All right, let's do the Seven of Swords. What's happening here? Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. You have a unhealthy, what is this? It feels like an unhealthy perception of love. I don't know if it's like the expectation of being hurt, or it's like I can't allow XYZ to come in. How do I word that? The crazy thing is that it doesn't even sit right with you because the 5 of Wands is there. So it's some kind of unhealthy perception of love, or that's usually, whenever that shows up, it's usually because there's some kind of issue within. So say, for example, you take an attachment style quiz. If you're going to do that, please do it from a reputable source, okay? And it's not secure. Well, if it's not secure, you're going to end up attracting other non-secure attachment styles. So even though you're guarded to even them, you would be hella guarded to something that's secure because it's not within. The secure is not within here. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. It makes sense in my head. For the Hierophant, we've got the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. It feels like, and then you've got commitment here, that it's too hard, there's conflict, and one is being pushed to, it feels like themselves here. It's almost like they're being forced to put themselves first. Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, Two of Cups. You're rejecting, I'm telling you. You know how I was just saying the secure can't even come in? You're rejecting it here. It's causing this issue. Again, issue. I call it an issue because it's usually not an issue until it becomes an issue, which that's another story. But it's creating this blockage here with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands are, you know, your walls. It's defensiveness. It's guardedness. And I said that being here, the guarded. And then again, it is over emotional well-being here. Your Queen of Cups is here. That's your heart. Three of Wands, again, being guarded over time. And then you've got the Two of Cups. This is all about love here. Not only towards self, but allowing it in as well. So anyone that comes in with a secure attachment style, you will not let them love you. Not this week. At this time anyways. You won't let them love you. Doesn't matter who it is. Damn it. Scorpio, what the fuck? I don't blame you. Do you have chickens and a dog too? Man, I get it. But, I mean, you can't have others pay for the sins of others, okay? That's not how that saying goes. You know what I mean, though. So, anyways, Cancer. You had a crush on Rufio? Rufio was... I mean, I was a kid at the time. I can't say that now. It would be inappropriate. But as a kid, I definitely did. I was like, what the hell? Looking back, I'm like, they're all children. It's so weird. Wait, did I do this right? Cancer? Yeah, I already moved it. I was like, wait, is Cancer last or Pisces? Man. But yeah, him. Who else was the popular... Oh, God. What was his fucking name? I can't even remember his name. Jay something. Oh, God. I barely get my own kids' names right. I can't remember other people. That sounds horrible. Oh, my God. All right, Cancer. 117. But yeah, I was so sad that he died in that movie though. But yeah. Oh my God, yeah, that guy. He was only like the most popular kid in like all of our whole era. And I forgot his fucking name. Y'all, I'm horrible. I had a friend back in the day, they were telling me he did music producing and stuff, and he was mentioning all these artists he was working with, and I was like, that's nice. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, that's nice. Who are you? What? He liked being my friend at the time because he knew I didn't know anybody or give a fuck. I was just like, that's nice. Congratulations. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, man. All right. Cancer. You've got the Nine of Wands, the Sun, the Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. They've got the Temperance, and then the Hermit's here for the connection. All right, they've got the Five of Wands, Seven of... Why did I almost said Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I definitely saw the Seven of Swords. That was weird. Let me see the Hermit. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. I just flipped the wheel. Okay. I want to see this. It looks like you're rejecting, or you're, I don't know if you're flat out rejecting it. it kind of feels like it, but at the same time, it looks like you, it almost feels like you're more guarded towards whoever this is. It feels like you want to see what their actions or what they bring to the table or what. I'm feeling doubtful. It almost feels like you feel doubtful. Why do you feel doubtful? What is this? Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Tower. There's for some reason you're feeling doubtful. It almost looks like you want to see what they're going to bring to the table, if they're going to match your energy or what exactly. But you're very guarded towards whoever this is with the Nine of Wands. Now this energy, this one looks like I need to clarify the Seven of Pentacles because I almost said Seven of Swords again. Let me see the Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Hangman. It's like they are working on healing something here. I do feel like they went through something a little, it feels rough in the past. It feels like they've experienced quite a bit of trauma. However, it does look like they've taken the time to work on it. However, they've lacked a lot of action here with the Five of Wands to the Seven of Pentacles. If they were actively doing that, the Five of Wands wouldn't be here. That's another reason why I wanted to clarify the Seven of Pentacles, because when I kept saying the Seven of Swords, it feels like they have given the perception that they have worked through the majority of it, but they haven't. Especially now that the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is here. The Six of Wands is a very confident, I already did this, I already worked through that, blah, blah, blah. I feel great now. If you feel so fucking great, why is the Three of Swords here? So someone's lying, okay? Even if it's to themselves. They could believe it, but... Okay. Two of Pentacles, rocky as fuck. One day they're doing good, the next day not so good. Or if it may not even be that dramatic, it could be 3 out of the 4 weeks of the month where they feel great, and then there's that 1 week where it's like, oh my god, like what eggshells are we walking on today, or what shoe's gonna drop, or whatever the case may be. Then the Hangman, okay, it's causing stagnation here. There's something here where they're getting stuck at. It's like they can only go so far in their healing before they get stuck, and they're not going as deep as they need to in order to resolve whatever this trauma is, this issue. So what concerns me is the fact that they actually feel like they have overcome it. I could deal with it if they said, I know it's there, I'm actively working on it, or I'm trying to work on it. Even if it was like, I'm taking a break and then I'll get back to it, I could roll with that. This is showing me not that. It's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, I already healed that shit. I'm fine, everything's fine. And in the background, the dog's reading the paper and everything's on fire. It's not so much fun. Okay. So I feel like that's why you're guarded. Even if you can't pinpoint and you're like, no, I'm actually hoping things work out with this person. Okay, but actually sit with yourself and ask yourself, are you a little bit hesitant? Because I feel like you are, even if that's not the prominent energy. And this is, it's like, no. Yes. So. Oh, man. And the problem that this is going to turn into, if this doesn't get resolved, you're going to be faced with walking away at some point. At least one of you are. Because there's a door here that needs to be closed. I do feel like it is this wounding here that needs to be done, worked through, and worked on. But there's going to be some kind of a crossroad here on whether or not to proceed by yourself with the Hermit. So, eventually. Now, it may not be this week. It may not be next month. It could be next year. I don't fucking know. But it looks like, energetically, that's what it's trying to say. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Pisces. Pisces. We've got the Fool, the Justice, the Sun. Wow. King of Cups, Two of Cups. The Judgment card. The Star, the Strength, Six of Swords. For the Sun, we've got the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Tower, Seven of Swords, Tower. What's the Judgment? I feel like you're going to be making a decision on whether or not to carry on with someone or I'm feeling someone that you have a lot of love for, but it's like between that and being on your own here with the Fool. The Fool, yeah. For the Judgment, we've got the Fool, the High Priestess, King of Swords. So are you taking it? King of Wands. The Star. Yeah, okay. The World and the Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3. What are we missing? 1? No. Pentacles. Whoever this is to you, you're having a decision here to either have some kind of a new beginning here with them or to cut them out. I do feel like your intuition is guiding you towards the cutting part, in all honesty, due to the fact we've got the High Priestess over not only the Fool, but the King of Swords. This is a... I feel like your intuition's pulling you, in all honesty. And I don't know who this is to you. I don't know if it's a love thing, a romantic, friendship, family dynamic. I have no idea. Please keep that in mind. But it does look like your intuition is pulling you in this regard. Now, what's interesting is that this energy is showing me that they want some kind of balance here. I do feel like they pursued you at some point. It feels like they wanted or want a new beginning here, but at the same time, they hold back here with the Strength card. What I don't like is the Six of Swords mixed with the holding back and the mixed signals. So it almost looks like we're dealing with another avoidant. I would be careful because it looks like the world was promised and then over time it's like reduction. We go from the Ace of Swords to the Knight of Swords to the Page of Wands. It's like okay, now the energy was like built up to this, like to this expectation, and you know, you're promised the world and you don't even get a mailbox. What? No, I don't know where that came from. But it feels like it's like the suspense is like, okay, all of this and this and this, and now it's like the follow through just fucking sucks. Whoever this is to you, I don't know. This feels sketchy. Mm-mm. This person, it feels like there's a lot of talk and very little action here. They might come in strong, like love bombing almost, and then it like tapers off before they can even leave the driveway. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't. I would go with your intuition with whoever this is to you, because the consistency sucks. Notice how every king came out except the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is your consistency, is your sustainability. We have love, we have passion, we have, you know, all of the things but that. And that's something that's greatly needed here for this to pan out. I don't know what it is too, like I said. So, yeah, that's what I got. Dun 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 dun. The end. 1, 3. Okay. So how are you guys? What's up? Talk to me. Hey. My mic cord is dragging. Can I keep you? What? Did I say that? I don't know. I don't remember. I have said that before. Oh man. I don't remember what I said. Yeah. You guys have a good week. You just noticed my shirt? Yeah, my ex didn't like my shirt. He thought it was a little crass. I thought it was hilarious. I don't know what he's talking about. I think I'm funny. Fuck it. I'm sorry. I don't care. Oh, man. But yeah. I'll be on, hopefully tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Casper. Yeah. I'll be on, I'm hoping I can get on tomorrow before I have to go to my second thing in the evening. If so, then you will have your fire signs tomorrow. If not, then you'll have it Tuesday, sometime Tuesday. But my goal is to do fire and earth this week. And maybe like another, what do you call it? Another all signs. I'll open up a thread for the suggestions again for the topics as well. So if you have any suggestions, drop it in that thread. Not the comments on the videos, because I am ADD as fuck, in case you guys couldn't tell. Yeah, then go over there and drop that in that thread, because I'll lose it in all the comments. So yeah. You're welcome. You guys have a good night. I'm going to go make some tea. There was something I was going to do tonight, and I totally forgot what it was. I feel like it was important. Oh well. But yeah. Y'all have a good week. And I'm going to post these timestamps. And then, yeah, the end. The end of my story. So yeah, y'all have a good week. Don't let retrograde get to you. There is so many signs that had all these communication. If you feel like it would, you know, service you and your highest good, okay. But if not every invitation is in need of an answer, okay? Sometimes silence is the loudest answer you can give somebody. Or what do you call it? The loudest response. There we go. I fuck up sayings so bad, as if, English isn't my first language. It's horrible. I can't get it right one day. Oh, man. But yeah. Bye, you guys.